Hey guys, it's Friday. Woo. Let's see. Well, I'm a little more mellow this Friday. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm in kind of a weird mood. um, yeah, I guess I could start by telling you about last weekend. So I was wrong. It was actually in Payson. I said it was in Prescott. Yeah, I was wrong. It's kind of interesting getting up there. Kind of got lost. MapQuest directions suck. In case you guys didn't know that already. Yeah, they were definitely wrong. And so we were like driving in this mountain, and a freeway. Never driven there before in my life. It's dark. I've seen like six like watch for elk signs on the side of the road, and and we were like driving and we're looking for this exit, and I knew it was supposed to be like 24 miles approximately, and it was like 30 miles and then 35. I'm like, okay guys, we missed something. And so I had like three different sets of direction because like the camp gave us directions, but they weren't very helpful. At least I didn't think they were. But when the other guys on there could read them, so he looked at them, and then we figured out that we like missed this exit because the one MapQuest said doesn't exist. And so I had to drive. I ended up having to drive like an extra like 20 miles because some of those freeways there's nowhere for you to pull off because you're driving on the side of a mountain. So yeah, that's kind of scary, a little bit. But eventually we got there, and yeah, it was a really relaxing weekend. It was nice just to be up in the mountains with trees and could see the stars. And I think you guys probably get to do that often, but I don't. So it was very nice for me to get away, and I got to get to know people better, like in the club. And they used to have a mud pit, I guess, for games, and that's where the mud thing came in. But I don't know, they don't have the mud pit anymore. I don't know why, but they don't. So there was no mud involved, if you're wondering. We did this like soccer sort of game with like soccer balls, and I got hit in the thigh, and I definitely have like this like huge like circle, like this big. You can see like the outline of my leg. I would show you, but that's kind of gross. It's not like a gross spot, but it's a bruise, so I'm not going to show you. But otherwise, if you were here with me, maybe I would. But I think that's kind of weird over the web to show. But anyways, but it's about this big, and then there's like a little like thingy, like the design of a soccer ball. Like, yeah, I got hit pretty hard. It was pretty awesome though. I took it, toughened up. But yeah, it was a fun game. It's for the team. My team won, so Um, but yeah, and then it was just like any camp experience where you get away and everybody starts to open up and like share their stories and stuff that they're dealing with in life, and you're like, oh, I'm not alone in the world. It was just kind of one of those weekends. So yeah, it was very nice. Um, but yeah, I kind of felt inspired by Taylor, to be honest, and it kind of opened up. And lately, I've just been really, I don't know, not like feeling much. I feel like I don't feel much of anything. It's been weird. I don't know if it's just like because of like crazy happiness beginning this year, woo, and then like crazy like stress, and then now I'm just like, I don't know. So yeah, but I think we all have those like phases in our lives where we're crazy stressed or crazy happy or don't feel much at all, or I'm worried about the future, or worried about just anything. And yeah, it's just been like just a weird week for me. And I definitely like I miss you guys so much. I've made like a lot of new friends, but I haven't made any like really like good friends, and those things take time, and it's hard being in that in between area. I'm finding for myself personally, I don't feel like I have anyone who's really like I don't know, and is around me and can tell like, oh man, Caitlin's having a bad day. She's pretending like she's not, but but she is. And so it's been hard not having that around, but I know that stuff will come with time. And yeah, you guys are really just a very, very special group of people. And I just know that those people don't come around all the time. And so I'm really lucky to have you guys. And so thank you guys. Yeah. Um, okay. So anyways, because I feel like there's kind of this theme, not of just like being big and strong, and you have to go off to college and be independent and declare yourself and know who you are and know where you're going and be sure of your future and all of this. But even some of the strongest like figures in history are babies. So we all have our weaknesses and we all have our struggles, and yeah, so I wanted to share like some weaknesses and struggles of Napoleon Bonaparte, the wee little man. Even though he really wasn't that short, I think he was like 5'5" or 5'6". That fact I don't know for sure, but these ones in this handy dandy book, these are real. Okay, so Napoleon Bonaparte, this big strong conqueror, he was afraid of cats. Sorry, that's funny to me. Although sometimes I'm afraid of cats, but okay, Napoleon Bonaparte, really. Napoleon conducted his battle plans in a sandbox. Pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that one. Napoleon had his servants wear his boots to break them in before he wore them. Okay, now that is a big baby. He can't even wear his own shoes to break them in? He's making his poor servants get the blisters that his feet can't take? Don't get it. Another one, I don't know why it's not on this page, but this isn't even appropriate. I'm sorry. It's just really funny. It's actually on the page before it. So the title, I think I probably told you guys this before, because I don't know. I just think it's funny. I guess I shouldn't, because it's really appropriate. Okay, so it's called That Explains It. Hitler and Napoleon both had only one testicle. So, yeah, that's another little known fact about Napoleon. I don't think that necessarily undermines a person. But being afraid of cats and having your servants, like, wear in your boots. Yeah, definitely. Baby. So, anyways, moral of this week is that, I don't know, we all have our, like, ups and downs in life and our in-betweens and our uncertainties. As you guys all know that. I'm stating what you guys all already know. But yeah, it's hard being in those downs and those uncertainties. It's so much easier being in those ups and those yays and those I know where I'm going. But those are like, few and far between. And I just kind of had this reoccurring phrase in my mind this week that you'll never get there, so you have to enjoy the journey. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, it's just like you'll never be like fully satisfied. There's always something more you want. There's always so much further you want to go, or something else you want to do, or, and you'll never get there. You'll never fully 100% be happy with everything in your entire life and everything is great and good and dandy. Because it's not going to happen. And so you have to enjoy the journey, And so, because we're just, I don't know, I think that if we did get there, if we got where we wanted to be and who we wanted to be and where we wanted to go, what point would we have to keep striving, to keep doing things, to keep, trying to help other people, and to keep just working and, just loving other people. Sorry, I keep sniffling. I have a cold. But yeah, so that's just kind of been something I've been trying to learn this week, is I'm never gonna get there, whatever there is. That's different for everybody. So I gotta enjoy the journey, even in the lows. So sorry for getting all somewhat emo and somewhat philosophical and just graphically factual about certain people in history. Perhaps you didn't want to know those facts, and I apologize if you didn't want to be subjected to that, because it's too late now. But anyways, there's a little different side of Caitlin for you. I love you guys, like I said earlier, and you're all very awesome, and I hope to see some of you guys soon, maybe. I don't know. If not, I'll see you guys Thanksgiving or Christmas, something. Love you guys. Bye.